am finding you all well today. I am your girl Keela. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, okay? What's up? I'm glad that you're back. And if you're new here, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. This channel is all about self-love, living intentionally, and living in purpose, okay? All right, look, I ain't gonna hold you too long. I'm not gonna hold you, okay? Because let me tell you something. That dark energy, trying to get in the middle, in between things, okay? But we here, okay? We are here, and I hope that you all are doing well this fine Thursday. I hope that you are being intentional. I hope that you're listening to your mind, body, and your spirit, okay? I hope that you're also nurturing yourself and living and creating the life that you desire, all right? But speaking of life and desiring things and creating life, I want to talk about how success begins, okay? um Sometimes when we see success on other people, we envision it to be something different for ourselves, right? So success, permanent success, excuse me, permanent success, and operating in purpose, it starts in the mind. It starts with your spirit. It starts with truth, okay? And it starts with, loving yourself and being vulnerable to who you are truly, okay? So success starts in the mind, all right? And a lot of times it's things about you that you need to uncover in order to operate and create the success that you're looking for. I already feel like I'm gonna have a problem with this word success because I feel like I'm gonna be saying it fast. So if it sounds funny, it's because I talk fast. Okay, so I'm gonna try not to stumble over my words. But yeah, so success starts in the mind. And a lot of time people don't experience permanent success because it's not coming from the heart. Okay. And I feel like the mind is so important because depending on where you come from and your culture and your background, we put limits on ourselves, and you probably heard me talk about this in the past where, some of our family members or people who we've grown up with, they just go out and get the best job that makes more than where they come from, right? And not really, having a limitless life. They just want to survive, or they want enough to just be comfortable. And you can have what you want for your life, okay? You can have whatever your heart's desires, but at the same time, you have to be willing to push past yourself, because a lot of times we're just fighting against ourselves. And I know that because when I turn the mirror to myself and to my reflection, I realize I am standing in the way of my success if I allow myself to stand in the way. Because sometimes we can just get so comfortable being comfortable. And so when you think about pushing yourself past your limits, it's a mind thing. And so when you really think about success, you wonder, am I capable of being successful? Am I capable of, you know, this house that I want? Am I capable of really operating in my purpose? Because this purpose right here makes me feel good, but the route that I have to take to get there just seems so long, and it seems so challenging because I'm having to face myself. And when you're getting to the root of your thoughts and where they come from and where they stem from your background, they stem from your culture, they stem from your childhood, they stem from your trauma. So it's the barriers of your mindset that you have to break down, because you have to make sure that your mindset aligns with your heart. All right. And a lot of times we end up in poverty stricken um, environments because your thoughts produces feelings, and your feelings manifest into your reality. So where you are in your life currently is what you manifested because of your limits, because of your mindset. All right. So you have to make sure that you're doing what it takes and making sure that you're paying attention to your thoughts. Like if your thoughts are negative and your thoughts are, And it's usually your subconscious, because your subconscious has been trained to talk to you in a negative way if that's where you come from, if that's what you are around, negativity. It said, oh, you can't do that. Oh, you don't have the voice for that. Oh, you don't, your creativity is not good enough. Or they're not gonna want that. They're this, that. Like, if you haven't trained your subconscious to work for you, then your circumstances may be very different, and it may not be something that you are proud of right now, but you can turn all of that around, because sometimes we wait on success. We find ourselves waiting on God to just miraculously change our lives without putting in any effort. Okay, so it takes you. And I was listening to another podcast today, and it made a comment that we all are aware of, but sometimes you need that reminder. God is always with you. God is just waiting on you to realize that God is with you and for you to put forth the effort. But you have to develop yourself. And when you develop yourself for the success that you envision, for the success that you've been dreaming about, the success that you feel in your heart that you know you deserve, you have to allow God to develop you. And once you start the development process, you start to watch your thoughts. And then you start to ask yourself, where does these thoughts stem from? And then you get to your root. Okay? Then you start going back into your childhood. You start going back to the things that may have, affected you in a way to where it has you stuck in this reality, and you can't seem to push past this wall right here, because it's tough to get through. You have to be able to become aware of some triggers, some things that you may have to accept about yourself, some things that you may need to release, some people that you may need to release in order to get on the other side or break this barrier down. Okay? So, in order to really get to that place in life that you want to get to, God is going to require you to be developed. Because if you get to where you know you deserve to be, which is success, whatever success look like for you, it could just be a promotion. It could be, a career. It could be just, being state, whatever your vision of success looks like. All right. You need to be developed because you need to be able to maintain it. And you have to ask yourself, where I am right now, this mindset that I am in, and what I'm asking for, can I keep it? Do I have with me right now what it takes to maintain the type of success that I am seeking, that I want? Okay? So it starts with you. It starts with just being truthful to where you are, what you want, and what it takes to get there. Okay? So I don't want you just sitting there praying. And I want you to pray, but I don't want you to just pray. I want you to do the work that it requires to get off your ass, okay? To get off your ass and create the life that you know you deserve. God is waiting for you, okay? But you can't just sit on the sideline and expect, and then wonder why you haven't received. You have to get up. You have to go see your reflection, and you have to go ask yourself, what is it that I need to be doing right now? What does my heart need from me in order to break down this wall that's in front of me? And it's just viewing your reflection. It's seeing what blocks that you have that's keeping you from taking yourself to the next step, to unlocking the code within you to get to the next part. Okay? And sometimes you got to look at life as a game. You got to level up. So if you're in the season where nothing's happening, you need to ask yourself, how do I level up? What do I need to do? Is it my routine? Is it certification that I need to do? Is it, looking into the abuse that happened to me? How did it truly make me feel? Or looking into the neglect or the abandonment? Looking into my environment. Is my environment empowering me? Is it inspiring me to grow? And if it's not, you need to see where you can make the change. Like, where can you make the change? All right. Find a community that supports you. Find a village that supports you. And I get it. You may not have the village that you need right now. You may not have the full support, but do what you need to do right now. And God is going to unlock it for you as you go. Don't just wait. Don't wait for people. Trust me. People will let you down. Okay, so don't wait for people to get started. You have to make the first move. And God gonna send you whatever it is that you need. God's gonna put right in front of you what you need if you just listen to your mind, listen to your intuition, listen to your spirit. And I pause when I said your mind, because when you listening to your mind, you have to make sure you're picking the right thoughts. Okay, so let's just make that clear, because some of your thoughts can push you away, because it's that dark version of you against the lighter version of you. Okay, so the dark version gonna be like, yo, what you doing? Hey, this is out of my comfort zone. So make sure you eat the darkness up. Okay. So be mindful of your thoughts. You are not your thoughts. Pick the thoughts, and if it's a negative thought, turn that negative thought into something positive. It's how you talk to yourself. It's how you speak to yourself. Okay, so success starts here. Once you start here, it uncovers everything that you need. You have to know and believe that whatever you desire can be true. It can be true. If you just do the work, it's possible. Anything's possible. Take the limits off. Take all that off. Take the limits off. Your success can be bigger than what you've ever seen. Okay? So tonight, when you are meditating or praying or whatever it is you do to release the day, I want you to envision your life, your dream life, whatever that success look like for you. Envision yourself there. Feel yourself there. Okay? Feel yourself there. And then I want you to ask yourself, ask the Most High God, what's the first step that I need to take? And I want you to listen. I want you to be silent, be still for a little while, and focus. Like when you find yourself, don't dwell, but every so often, I want you to go back to that question. God, what's the next step? And the signs and the wonders will pop up. Okay? And wait and allow your spirit to say, okay, this is the one. Okay? That's what I do with my clients. I want them to trust themselves. A lot of us don't trust ourselves. We don't trust our spirit. We don't trust our intuition. And we have to get back to that part. Okay? All right, that's all for today, y'all. That's all for today. All right. But anywho, I hope that resonated with you. I hope that inspired you to go and see about yourself. Okay? I hope that inspired you to figure out what your purpose is. Get out of that funk that you in. Okay? Look, I'm going after my life. I'm going after what I know I deserve. Village or nah. Okay? I'm going after it. And it's not going to be easy. We expect things to just be so easy sometimes. And sometimes the fight is just against yourself. And I feel like that's a tough fight. When you think about it, it's so easy to fight with other people because you can just walk away. You can't walk away from yourself. You cannot walk away from yourself. And if you continue to avoid yourself, you're just going to be more uncomfortable. You're going to be your spirit just going to be at discord, because your higher self know that there's more to attain. But the lower version of you going to be like, I don't want to. So what you going to do? What you going to do? All right. Well, that's enough for today. In between time, y'all, go check out my social medias. My dog got my camera shaking, so if you see a little, that's her. But in the meantime, in between time, go check out my social media handles. I'm posting there every day. Go check out my website. Go buy a couple of bracelets and some other products that I have. Go check out my blogs. Go see about me. Okay, support your girl. All right. So I'm gonna say it for the third time. In the meantime, between time, go be love, go be light, go be peace, so that you may receive love, light, peace.